Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks, and somebody sent me this clip art of this ship and was having trouble with it, so I thought I would, and I've already sent them the file. I sent it two different ways. Came out really good, but they sent me the clip art, but then I found it on right here, and if you see, it's a big file. It's 2400 by 1520. So I just went ahead and brought it in to my Corel, and it is in gray in color. So you click on it and go to bitmaps and resample, and it's already at 270. So when something like that, I'm going to make it 600 this time. Normally I just go to 3, but I'm going to see if I can't make it better. And then you're going to go to bitmap, and you're going to go to convert bitmap, and I'm going to convert it to grayscale because there is some colors. And I'm going to say OK, and then we get that. So I've already got it up here, so I'm just going to use this one. It's exactly the same. And then we're going to trace this bitmap. Go up to trace bitmap, and yours might be under bitmap trace, and I always use outline trace clip art. It is a big file, so Corel is going to reduce it so it will trace better, because it's such a big, it is a big file, and the bigger the file, the better always. And I'm not going to take the time. Well, it's going pretty fast. But you see what's happened? It's got some white background and stuff where the cells are. So now we're going to take our new drawn, and there's several ways to do this, but this is the way I would want to do it. You've got some, so you need to go to Object and ungroup everything, and then you can actually grab these cells that are gray. I'm going to hold down the Shift key, and I'm going to select all of them. And you really don't have to do this because I'm going to eliminate another step. But I'm going to put no fill, and I'm going to right click that. But I could have done the whole ship, but this is how it started out, and it seemed to work pretty good. Now I'm going to select the whole ship, and I'm going to go left click, right click, and I'm going to get these good hairlines. I mean, these are, it trace really good. There's a few things, and depending on how large you were going to make it, I would maybe add a node right there and you know, make this maybe a line, and make this one a line, and then when you bring this one down, maybe make another one right there and bring it up. But depending on how large you're going to make this doesn't really matter. So there's two things you could do. You could color it all in with black right now, which would left click and then right click no fill. That's a really good engravable image. I mean, it's almost perfect. But you could also, if you wanted to play around with it a little, let's make a copy of that. So Control D and make a duplicate of that. It's still ungrouped. So I'm going to grab all these shapes and holding down the Shift key to grab all of them. I'm just clicking on the center, and I'm going to put no fill, and then I'm going to right click an outline. It's a hairline, so I'm going to double click on my pen tool. I'm going to go down and make it just a little bit thicker, and I'm also going to scale to object just in case later I make this ship bigger. So you've got two options here. Both these would work. This would kind of look cool. Matter of fact, you could even fill it in with some gray, and then if I was going to do that, I would suggest running it twice, and like I've done in some other videos. And if you don't know what I mean by that, I'm going to show you real quick, because I really think it helps. So let's get rid of all our other ships, all our other clip arts, and I've got this one ready to engrave, let's say. So our item is just 8.8, almost 9 inches. I'm going to set my nudge factor to 12. And I'm going to take and hold down the Shift key, and I'm going to select all these grays, and I'm going to move them off the picture. They're way over here out of the line of sight now. and out of the printer, out of the laser. They will not laser. And then I would run this at like 100 power and 50 speed, let's say, and get it really deep, depending on your wattage. Then take that same thing and just move it up. Move this back, and they are exactly where they were. And then just take that and run that at 100 power at 90 speed, and just barely, I mean, I know you could color, map and everything, but when you're asking the laser to go from dark to light, sometimes it just doesn't work. And the reason I like doing it like this way, if that's not quite dark enough, you can run it again a second time. And then when you bring your boat, your ship back in, it's going to look more like your drawing. Anyway, I hope that helped a little bit. Thank you for watching.